Hello and welcome. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm really excited because my 4 newest decks of cards that I've created recently have just come today. So I'm really excited because we can open them up and have a look at them together today. And I'm going to do a little mini reading with them today as well. So like a little bonus reading for you today on the channel. So the 4 decks of cards I've created recently, and these are all available to buy right now on makeplayingcards.com. I have created lots of decks of cards, over 60 decks now, probably over 70 decks now, and you can check them all out on makeplayingcards.com. The link for these and the link for all the other ones are in the description box below, or you can hit the link on the About page as well, and it will take you directly to Make Playing Cards. You order directly through them and they post them and ship them to you. So let's connect with these 4 decks of cards then. And in the future, what I'm going to do as well, in another video, I'm going to perhaps do a deck walkthrough with all of my decks, but as a reading. So I'm going to bring all my decks in and showcase them all, but we'll do a reading with them. I'm really being guided to do that too. So the decks I've created recently, the one that I'm the most in love with, and this took a lot of work creating this deck, is the Archangel Michael deck, Oracle of Strength. Now, I am creating decks for all of the Archangels. So far, I've created a deck for Archangel Raphael and Archangel Ariel. So I've got a money deck and I've got a health deck, and Archangel Michael is the Oracle of Strength. So he's really the angel of strength. He's the angel we call on when we need more strength, whether it's physical strength or emotional strength. He really is the Thor of heaven. He's in charge of making sure that you are protected and safe. And this deck connects with that. It took me a while to create this because, the cards were being channeled quite slowly to me, because I was also experiencing things on my own personal journey that I needed to go through to be able to create this deck. So it's finally done. I'm really excited about it. This is the Archangel Michael Oracle of Strength. So if you're after a deck to connect directly with Archangel Michael, this may be the one you're looking for. And on this deck as well, if I show you the back, we've got Archangel Michael himself here, really offering advice to you. That's why I created the deck this way. So, this is kind of the energy of you or me or whoever's watching, whoever needs guidance along the path of life. We're receiving answers along the path. We feel like we're alone sometimes, but we're never alone because we have the power of heaven by our side. Now, I wanted to create as well a deck that could really connect with the higher realms, to connect with God and, the real powerful energy we experience on this journey as a twin flame and as a light worker, as a soul having this human experience. So this is where this deck came from, the twin flames, the angels of higher understanding. Now, I channeled this deck very quickly. It actually woke me up in the middle of the night, and I knew I had to create this deck, and I was channeling the cards one after the other, and I'd kind of turn the light off to go to sleep, and then another card would come in my mind. So I created this deck very, very quickly, and the messages are very, very clear, and the messages that were coming through blew my mind. Now, the reason that we've got the eclipse energy on the front is because when you listen to the guidance of this deck and you take it on, you will turn things around in your life. This is a very powerful one, and I'll just show you the back. We've got this kind of cloud energy here, the full moon as well, and the energy of connecting with the higher realms. This says you are a spiritual being having a human experience, which you are. And what you've been shown on the back of the Archangel Michael deck is that you have human support. It says you'll go through things in your life and you'll need people, and God will send you those people. Because we don't just need ourselves, we need experiences with other people to learn and grow. So God will send us people when we need support, when we need help, when we need friendship, when we need love, whatever it is we need, especially on this journey. Now, I also wanted to create a moon deck, and the angels guided me to create 2, a new moon and a full moon deck. So that's what I did. So, and it's really powerful. These have come before the new moon. So I'm going to be using these in Sunday's Q&A. Because I've already pre-recorded the videos for the new moon for the channel, but I'm going to use this deck on Sunday, which I'm really excited about. So if you're coming to my Q&A live on Sunday morning at 8 AM UK time, around then, you're going to maybe get a card with this, get pulled a card from this deck. And this is the new moon, and this is a twin flame angel oracle. So I created that with the angels. I created this with the angels, connected around the twin flame journey and things that may come in for you around the new moon. Now we've also got the full moon, things you may go through around the full moon, but that doesn't mean you have to use these decks just at the new moon and the full moon. You'll get guidance whenever you need them. It's just wherever you're drawn to. The new moon is more about manifesting and creating. The full moon is more about releasing and surrendering. So you can use these both to suit wherever you're going through. If you're thinking, right, I really want to create something right now, then pick up the new moon deck. If you think I really want to release something right now, maybe pick up the full moon deck. Or you can buy these and use them around the cycles, the moon cycles, as you feel guided. So let's open them up then and pull some cards. So I'm going to start with the Archangel Michael, Oracle of Strength. And when I'm creating decks of cards, I allow the cards and the channeling that I'm getting to speak to me. So in other words, I don't start a deck and think, right, I'm going to just do 44 cards because it's an angel deck and that's what everyone else does. I'm going to let the cards speak to me. So there'll be however many cards there needs to be. So the Archangel Michael Oracle of Strength, this is a glossy deck, so it's not going to get messed up when you're using it. All of these are glossy decks because they're darker cards, and the front of this is darker. So if I show you the picture, you can see this is kind of like me or you or whomever walking down this road that may seem lonely, but you've got the power of heaven there. So what I'm going to do is shuffle and see what message we can get today from Archangel Michael. And as I said, if you want to have a good look at these cards, the first 8 cards are shown on makeplayingcards.com. But, I don't do full walkthroughs now because it's nice when you buy these decks to be able to connect with them your way. So what do we need to know? What's the message that's coming through, please, Archangel Michael? Let's flame out, actually, and let's pull 3 cards. Let's pull 3 cards that we need to hear today. So let's pull 3 cards. And anything else that needs to come out, there we go. Okay, so this is the message coming through then today. We've got the Akashic Records. Now, Archangel Michael is saying to you, I can help you to access your Akashic Records. Maybe that's been on your mind, thinking about what your purpose is, your mission, things you've been through before. Michael is saying all you need to do is request access to them, which means ask for help. Ask Michael to bring access to them in for you, and their secrets will be revealed to you through your dreams and intuition. Sometimes what we receive from the Akashic Records can be very powerful, so we experience it in a dream first so we can handle it in the conscious world. The information you need will come to you when you need it as downloads from heaven and can be understood through inner peace and quiet contemplation. So you may receive a download from your Akashic Records and you're thinking, what's that even about? You may not understand it. So you just need to kind of calm your energy, quiet your mind, go in nature maybe, meditate, and then the answers will come. And a lot of the times when we connect with the Akashic Records, we receive downloads when we need them, which means you may be talking to someone and you may be talking about a subject that you need extra guidance on, and then boom, you get a download. And a download is where you may be ringing in your ears, or you may feel disorientated, or you just suddenly know something, or maybe you get a tingle or some kind of feeling in your crown chakra and your third eye starts twitching. You just know the answer to something. That's what the Akashic Records gives you access to. We've got love. Love is the reason that you've come. So if you're thinking, why have I come to Earth? What's the point? It's love. Love is the point. Love is who you are. Love made you. Okay, that's so important you know that. You were made through love. Not by your parents making love, but by the act of God giving you life. So love made you and love will sustain you, which means love will keep you strong and give you everything you need if you always choose to focus on love. It says always do that. Always choose to focus on the love, because we're either operating in love or fear. So ask yourself that question right now. Am I operating today in love or fear? And if you're operating in fear, breathe yourself through that fear and come back into the now. And remember, you can choose, you have a choice to focus on love. And if you're struggling with that or anything else, you can ask for help. Michael's saying, I will help you to move on from the past. So maybe you're thinking, I just can't let go of the past. I just can't let go of that thing that happened to me, or that thing that my person did to me. And Michael's saying, well, I will help you then. I'll help you to move on from the past in a healthy way. a way that serves you, a way that serves all involved. In other words, this about doing it in a higher way so you don't hold on to grudges or resentment or negativity. I will help you to cut cords of attachment so you can be free to follow your own path. Sometimes that's all we need to do, just cut the cords to free ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong, you can never cut cords of love. What you cut is cords of fear, or anything that's holding you down or holding you back or causing you problems. You can cut those cords, but if you're meant to be with someone or you're meant to be in someone's life, no matter how much you try and yank that cord, you can saw away at it, but you're not going to be able to move on because you love them and you're meant to be with them. So understand that what Michael is saying to you, I'm going to help you to cut cords of attachment so you can detach, let go, surrender, be at peace, move forward on your journey. And this could even well be with karmic things like relationships, people, jobs, addictions, just being negative in general, holding on to patterns and programming of society and conditioning, all of that. Michael is also saying cry your tears. Sometimes we feel very vulnerable when we cry, but it's healthy. He's saying cry your tears, don't be afraid. Releasing emotion is a really good thing. It helps you to feel better. That's why when we have a good cry, even though it may not be nice, we may not look attractive when we're crying, we may have snot pouring out your nose and maybe slobbering everywhere and sobbing and a face is red and, puffy eyes and all of that, but you feel better because it's releasing energy. So it helps you to feel better and more in control. And that's the truth. When you have a good cry, the sun comes out again. It feels like you can breathe again because you've released all the things that needed to come out. God made you to feel, and that's the truth. God made you to feel. So you feel, so you experience the pain and the joy and the bliss and the feel of the sun on your face and the breath and all of that. God made you that way. So God made you to feel and experience life. And when we cry, we're experiencing life. It shows you are a human being having this experience right now. You are spiritual, yes, but you're also human. You've got a body, you've got a mind, you've got emotions. Life will make you cry. And it's the truth. It will. It'll make you cry. But it'll make you cry because you were sad, but also because you're happy. Remember the times when you cried those happy tears? They matter too. So life will make you cry when you were sad, but also when you were happy and grateful. No matter why you were crying, you were truly blessed. And that's the truth. When I was on holiday not long ago in Romania, I was crying the entire trip. And it was because I was so grateful for everything. My inner child was healing a big wound. And I was around amazing people. And it was just beautiful. It was life-changing for me. So the tears were coming out. And it felt a bit strange at first, especially because I was crying my tears in front of my best friend Sandra and our amazing soul brother Victor. But eventually I just thought, oh well, just get it out anyway, Liz. It needed to come out. And I felt so much better. So don't be afraid to cry, whether you're crying tears of joy or tears of pain, and let yourself feel it. So this is Michael saying to you, I will help you to access your Akashic records. I will help you to experience love when you ask for my help. I will help you to cut cords, detach, feel free, so you can cry your tears. And you may need to cut cords to be able to cry those tears. Now let's bring in my next step, Twin Flames, the Angel of Higher Understanding, because this is also about understanding the journey in a very powerful way. Again, this is a glossy deck. So, if you're using this, it's not going to get messed up or scratched. Which is great, if you are a reader and you want to buy these for your own channel or to read for other people. So thank you, angels. What's the energy? What do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? So I'm giving them a little shuffle and I'm going to display them out. So let's pull another 3 cards. Let's pull 3 cards. Something we need to know. Wow, I'm just seeing which one. That one. Okay, it's really grabbing my attention on camera there. That's the one we need to know. Okay. So these are the messages coming through then from this beautiful deck. I really feel you'll enjoy this deck. I've got 1 card moving on top as well. So the first message on top there is, give thanks to God for all things. It's so important we do that, that we feel grateful for our blessings and for having this day and for all the amazing things we experience. So whatever's going on, the good and the bad, give thanks to God for all of it. Give thanks to God for all things. We've got, yes, your journey, and this means your journey of life, why you've come as a light worker, a spiritual being, having a human experience, but also your twin flame journey. Remember, this is a twin flame deck. Yes, your journey is written and it's ordained by God, which means it's fate, it's destined. However, God gave you free will to learn, which means you make your own choices. You choose whether you're responding or reacting. You're choosing whether you are surrendering or holding on. You have choices. This is why things are fated. You're meant to be together, but the timeline comes and goes because you've got your free will. So you're meant to be together in this lifetime, but the way you get to each other is really up to the both of you. So understand that your journey is written and ordained by God. However, he gave you free will to learn. Otherwise, what would be the point? Sometimes when you're asking a question, you may be saying, what's going to happen? And the angels don't want you to have the answer because you're meant to not know, because the not knowing is part of the learning. So we can answer as much as we can, but if you're not meant to know something because it may mess up what you're learning, you have to just have blind faith, and that's the truth. We've got when you get knocked down by life, and we all get knocked down by life, things that happen, get back up and live. Powerful message. When you get knocked down by life, get back up and live. You might think, well, how do I do that? You call on Archangel Michael. So, for example, if you're getting knocked down by life right now, you can grab your Archangel Michael cards and say, okay, how can I get back up and live, Archangel Michael? What do you want me to know? Let's see what he says. So he's saying to you, feel. Again, there's this energy about feel. Feeling what you're feeling, allowing yourself to feel loved and safe. It says you are safe and you are loved in this every moment. In this moment and every moment you are loved. Feel our presence and our love. And that's the angels. So you're calling on the angels because when you get knocked down by life, what do? You call on the angels and they help you to get back up and live by knowing that you are safe and loved. Not just in this moment, but every moment. When you feel their love and presence, you know you can handle anything. You will learn from mistakes and failure. So you are going to fail at things and you are going to make mistakes, but everything grows your soul. There's no mistakes. There's only lessons. When we fail, we get better at something. Everything that you failed at, you will get better at. Most of us are really good with money because we've been really bad with money. Or in better relationships because we've had bad ones. Or we've made mistakes at work or within our own body, our own self, and then we learn from them. So try and understand there is no mistakes because mistakes are lessons, but you're going to have them. You're going to learn from them. It's okay. And you are not here to judge, you are here to love. I love this card. I was actually talking about this earlier on the live Q&A because it's not our job to judge anybody, especially ourselves. Be kind and loving to yourself. But if you're judging another's journey thinking they should be doing this, they should be doing that, and we're all guilty of it, but we have to release it. Because you're not here to judge. The only person who can judge is God. You're here to love, to be kind, to be loving, to share love wherever you go. And that's why, remember, Archangel Michael's saying, love is the answer. Let's pull another card from Archangel Michael, then I'll open the other two decks. Support. Wherever you are, I am there. This is what he's saying to you. This card's moving as well. Wherever you go, I go with you. Whatever you choose, I will assist you. Whatever you do, call on me, and I will be right there by your side. So you're being reminded you're never alone. You have the support you need. And also not judging anyone is also respecting others and respecting yourself. Respect. Michael is saying when you overcome your fears and face your challenges, you gain respect from heaven. Today I am giving you a high five as a mark of respect. And this card was channeled to me after I'd been to Romania because I faced my fears and challenges. And when I got off the plane, when I was walking down from, where you walk out where the baggage area is, there were these kind of terminals, but they were like, screens, and it said respect on them. And I knew that was Archangel Michael saying to me in heaven, saying, respect for doing that. I'm giving you a high five, and I felt that's what I needed to channel into this card. So when you overcome your fears and face your challenges, you will gain respect from heaven. Today, Archangel Michael said, I'm giving you a high five as a mark of respect. And you get respected when you stop judging people. We're not here to judge. We're here to love. and learn and grow. And that's why personally, you know, I don't like jury service or anything like that, because who are we to judge? You know, and I'm not judging anyone who is a judge. Maybe you're a judge, or you know someone who's a judge, or you know you work in the law or anything like that. What I'm saying is, remember, we have to be impartial to certain things. And that doesn't mean we let people get away with things. It means we know our own worth and boundaries. And that's what we have control over. Now let's bring in the new moon oracle, because we're heading towards the new moon. So this is the new moon twin flame angel oracle. So you've got the moon on the front there, the new moon. And then you've got this person looking up at the moon. And there's also reflection of this person in the card. So there's a lot of reflection going on. And that's really what moon cycles bring in. You know, they bring in a lot of reflection. And also introspection going within. So this is another glossy deck here. So let me shuffle the cards. I just want to give them a shuffle before I pull any cards, because, you know, it is a brand new deck. When you get a brand new deck, you can knock the energy out if you want to. You don't need to. Just put your energy into the cards and maybe set an intention for messages of love and light to come out to whomever uses the deck, whatever needs to come out. So I am going to see what these ones are. Stop chasing them. And that's so important we stop doing that. Chasing them is energetic chasing. So I'm not just talking about you kind of running down the street after them or ringing them up. This is your energy where you're holding on, or you're stressing, or you're obsessing. Stop chasing them. It works like magic only if you believe. So you have to believe in the love, and then it will work like magic. Let the doors open naturally. So instead of chasing them, let the doors open naturally. Remember, it works like magic when you believe. So in other words, stop chasing them, believe instead, and then the doors will naturally open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to splay out the cards, and I'm going to pick 3 that we need to know. Okay, what do we need to know here today? And what's the energy coming in around this full moon? What do we need to know? Like I said, if you want to have a closer look at these cards, you can check them out on makeplayingcards.com. Doors are opening. That's what's happening with this new moon. You'll have felt this in August time. We're in August now, we're on the 2nd day. But you will have felt this. This is the Lion's Gate portal. It's things shifting and changing. The doors are opening. The message is, think about what you want. So it's so important when these doors are opening, you actually think about what you want, not what you don't want. And that means stop focusing on negatives or karmic situations or what's happened in the past. Focus on what you want to happen, because that's what you're creating. Think about what you want. This may even be things that you want to bring in money, finances, work, home life, that kind of thing. So not always necessarily about your person, it can be about other things. Set your intentions. So think about what you want and then set your intentions. That means send it out to the universe. You may do that through the thought you were thinking, and then you feel how it feels to have that. Or you may put it on your vision board, or you may have a little box where you put things in. I call that creation box. You may put something up on your fridge. You know, but it's important you are asking for what you want. That's setting your intentions. We've got be grateful every morning and every night and all of the moments in between. So this is reminding you to be grateful. And it works like magic, you know, when you think about what you want and set your intentions, and then you're constantly grateful, the doors open much quicker and the manifestation arrives. So ask for what you want, set the intention, and then have faith that it's coming, and then just spend your day, your night, your whole day being grateful, which means say thank you for everything that good that happens in your day, and you'll notice so many blessings. And give thanks for everything you're asking for as well. You are manifesting more money. So for those of you who want more money, maybe that's what you're thinking about. Maybe think about what you want. Well, obviously you want to be with your person, but you may be thinking, oh, I want some more money right now for this, this, and this. The angel's saying, don't worry, that's what you're manifesting. You're already manifesting that. Set your intention. How much money do you want? Don't think, oh, well, I only earn this much, or I can only get this much. That's a limitation that we put in our own mind, a restriction. That's not believing and having faith. The universe can manifest miracles. If you're meant to have a certain amount of money because that's what you're setting to the universe will bring it to you somehow. You may receive a windfall. Something else could happen. You'd be surprised how the universe creates the way. So the angel's saying you are manifesting money. So think about what you want, set your intentions, and be grateful for everything, and the doors will open for you. Amazing. Now let's bring in the full moon oracle as well. This is the full moon twin flame angel oracle. Again, you can check this out on Make Plain Cards. And none of my decks come with a guidebook because you don't need one. The only deck that I've created where I've talked a little bit at the beginning is the Archangel Raphael deck, because I put a little disclaimer in there. You know, kind of like, I'm not a doctor, this is guidance from heaven, etc. So that's the first card. But the full moon twin flame angel oracle, the reason I like this picture is because it reminded me of the lighthouse. I know it's not a lighthouse, but it reminds me of one, you know, with this kind of stem and the moon. But the moon has obviously been reflected into the ocean here. And you've got this lady on the front, okay, represents the divine feminine energy. Remember, not putting this down to a man or a woman or a gender. This is the energy of the feminine reaching for the moon. Okay, so this is you or me or anybody else connecting with the energy. So let's shuffle the cards a little bit and then I'm going to pick some cards. So I know it's not the full moon, it's coming up for the new moon, but this just gives you an idea maybe how you can stop chasing them or what you need to know. So I'm going to pull 3 cards I'm guided to here. And that card's moving as well. And I've got a card that come out. This one wants to come out. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so the first card we've got is you are going through ascension. So you are ascending right now. You're preparing for the next stage of your journey. So you're going through ascension. You may be going through ascension because you may be experiencing physical symptoms. So just be aware of that. You are preparing for something new. Have a good scream. So this card comes out when you need to release some kind of energy. Now, Archangel Michael said it's okay to cry. So you may need to have a good cry, but you may also need to have a good scream. We deal with that energy when we're dealing with resentment, when we need to forgive things, when things are hurting. We get heartburn, we get indigestion, we get issues with, you know, this area here. And that can be like a burning pain that can cause pain in the esophagus. It can affect the way you're swallowing. It can just affect digestion in general. So it can feel like heartburn. It can feel like, you know, trapped wind, all of that. And, you know, if you feel that, you know, if you're struggling with trapped wind, and when I say trapped wind, it feels like you just can't burp, it's hard. You need to have a good scream. It will release it out of you. And I don't mean just going, you know, I mean actually, you know, if you have to scream into a pillow or put the music up and have a scream or go and stand on the top of a mountain and have a scream, get it out of you. And this is also because you're ascending. Punch a pillow. Wow, so there's definitely energy that you need to release. That's what I'm connecting with when I'm reading the cards as a reading right now, because we've got let the tears out, have a good scream, punch a pillow. What do we do that for? We do that when we're dealing with anger and frustration. And you may be connecting with their anger and their frustration, their pain. So punch a pillow. Instead of going out and punching a wall or punching someone else, punch a pillow. Punch a beanbag, punch a punch bag if you've got one. You know, maybe punch the air a little bit, but just release it out of you. Songs are giving you messages. Now, if you're receiving songs and you don't know what they are, I've also created 3 song decks. I've created the Divine Love Messages Through Music Oracle. I've created the Messages Through Music Intuitive Oracle for Twin Flames, which is a big deck. And I created one lately called What Do the Songs Mean Oracle. If I can find that one. What do the songs mean oracle? Okay. So if you're receiving a song and you're thinking, what does that mean? If you're not understanding, you can shuffle this deck and receive an answer. So let's do that right now, because songs are giving you messages. So what are the songs saying to you? They are shuffling songs to understand their feelings better. So while we shuffle cards to receive answers, they shuffle songs to understand what they're feeling. And also to know that you're being protected at this time. That means if there's a delay, it's creating the way. If there's separation, it's preparation. You're getting ready for something new in your life. This heavy energy will soon pass. So if you feel heavy, or there's anything heavy that's making you feel angry, or, you know, making you feel pain in any way that you want to scream about, cry about, or punch a pillow about, this energy will pass. So the heavy energy will soon pass. And have a relaxing, cleansing bath. That may help, you know, to sit in the water and just feel it cleansing you. And personally for me, you know, I only like to have a bath on holiday. I know it sounds crazy, but when I'm on holiday, I associate a bath with relaxation. Okay, when I'm at home, I never use the bath, it's rare. And because to me, a bath is about relaxation. To me, the bathroom is about refreshing energy and having a shower. And, that's what I do. I have a lovely, refreshing shower in the morning and I just feel revitalised. But when I'm on holiday, I like to have a nice bath. It's the first thing I look at when I'm booking somewhere to stay. Is there a bath? I want a bath and a shower, but I'm like, is there a bath in there? Because I want the option. So have a relaxing cleansing bath. So this may help you to just relax. Cleansing bath isn't just about water. It could be about essential oils. You could be bathing. This will help you to release fear they're giving me. A cleansing bath could also be sitting in a pool. Not necessarily having a bath in your bathroom. This could be sitting in a pool or going near the ocean, or maybe having a cleansing bath in the ocean. You go in the ocean. So it's however it sits with you. Water is cleansing, but it's also anything that brings healing in for you. So I feel this is a great time right now of healing and cleansing, where you're possibly being given access to your Akashic records to understand your journey better. But if you want to know more about these cards, click on the link in the description box below. Have faith in your journey and trust in the love. And don't forget to call on Archangel Michael and all of the angels, because they're right by your side. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.